All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, all praise, honor, and glory that's due to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakodash, and double honors to the apostles, great millstone, peace, and salutations to the elect. Peace and salutations to the elect. All right, so I actually had a few videos to do, man. But I don't even know which one to get to first, man. But actually, let's discuss this thing that just happened with Candace Owens the last couple of days. It like the small hatters. It looks like the small hatters have given Candace Owens a kicker in the rear end, and yeah, this is what happens when you trust the serpent, man. The serpent uses you against your own kind, all right? And when he's done with you, he'll throw you out. Okay. Again, I did a video, I don't remember how long ago, about Rosemary's Baby, right? And she was on the she was actually on the cover of the picture or whatever, Miss Owens. And she's a example of why you don't trust or get with this white man. All right, you women out there, you deal with these white men, and you think his grass is greener on the other side. You think your so-called black men are all bad, and you've grown to hate them. But hey, look, man, whitey don't care about you. Okay, the white man does not love you. All right, and your girl Candace Owens is an example of this, man. But there's many other things I want to touch on, but had to discuss this because it's been a big thing in the news as of late. Every time you turn on the YouTube, they're talking about Candace Owens got fired by the Daily Wire. First of all, let me say that Ben Shapiro and all them niggas, all them devils, and all this politic talk, it's all smoke and mirrors, man. Okay, they're not really dealing with the truth of the matter. The only relevant people that should be speaking are the prophets. That's it. Everybody else is just, these political talking heads and these people. They're irrelevant, man. They're not coming out the book. Isaiah 8:20. It says, if they speak not according to their words, because there's no light in them. All these guys are talking about reparations. You got Umar Johnson. You got Tariq Nasheed weighing in, calling her a bed wench and this and that. Well, at the end of the day, none of these people have the truth, man. At the end of the day, you're all wrong. You're all off because you're looking at things in a secular way. All right, let's get the word for secular, man. All you dudes are off and you're irrelevant because the only ones that are relevant are the prophets. The ones that are speaking the words of the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. Okay, if you're talking about secular reparations and you're talking about America, the elections, and what's going to happen here and there. This place is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. And these people are talking about their careers and their jobs. And look, that's why I named the lesson a shamefast and silent woman, right, is a gift from the Lord. It's a double grace, right? It's a double grace, and her continent mind cannot be valued because you see, y'all women are beautiful, yeah. They're beautiful. They're like Candace Owens, like, Candace Owens ain't the best looking chick in the world, but she's all right. But they're out of order. They're in positions of power. They're running the government. The white man has given them that's why dudes call them bed wenches and all that, because you know how they get up there. Okay. And anytime you see our women up there, what are they doing? They're talking negatively about black people and black men. And the so-called white man turned his back on Candace because what did she do? She started talking about the small hatters, okay? And she started talking about Israel, and she started talking about how they're doing this and that. It's all good in the hood when you're talking shit about Negroes. When you're talking shit about black men and your own black people, everything's good. You talk about how terrible they are and the plight and this and that and black crime and you say how George Floyd died. The cop didn't kill him. He died off of when she did her little documentary. They said that she said in the documentary that he died from some type of condition or some shit. Look, this is why everything you see on TV is bullshit, man. These people that you see up there with millions of followers on the podcast, Joe Rogan, Shannon Sharp, Umar Johnson, these people that have large ass followings, they're all either working for themselves or they're working for the government. There's some puppet string handler over them, but they're not for you. They're not for the people. They're not for black reparations and shit like that. And that's all bullshit. It's not the truth. It's not the 100% truth from the Lord, as brother would say, man. Because ultimately, if they speak not according to His words, because there is no light in them, man. All right. Oh, and also I got to touch on Carly Russell. Because I went to school with Carly Russell, man. All right. And I had to touch on that too, man, because your girl Carly got sentenced to probation, man, for faking a police report and having a big ass manhunt, across the country. People are looking for her and all this stuff. Look, this is why a woman's supposed to be in order, and her continent mind cannot be valued, because when she's in order and she's underneath you, man, you know what I'm saying? Yesterday I was watching this one movie called Bodies, Bodies, Bodies with Pete Davidson. And there's a bunch of girls, and then they were in the house, and they all end up killing each other because they don't know how to fucking deal with each other, man. Matter of fact, let's go Sirach 26, right? Matter of fact, Sirach 26 and verse 15. A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her continent mind cannot be valued. All right. A woman that got her mind on straight. Okay. Fuck the physical. Okay. The physical is cool. There's a lot of fine looking women. A lot of big booties, a lot of breasts, a lot of long, a lot of fine looking women. But how many of them have a continent mind, brother? Like a real mind, a real humble mind. They don't they don't think themselves too much. And that was a problem with Carly, man. Carly thought she was just too much, bro. I remember her being a kid. She has this typical American woman mindset, and it's a fucking demonic ass mindset that destroys families, destroys your own life. You sit here and live in a life of grandeur and shit, lying about how you went to school, this and that. The continent mind cannot be valued. You can't put a price on a woman that got her head on straight, brother, and that knows how to act. See, the modern day women don't know how to fucking act because they don't want to be up under the man. We're under these curses, and they don't want to be up under the man. So you end up like Candace Owens with some white man, bouncing from white man to white man, being a public humiliation. But you get paid for it. You get rewarded handsomely by this devil. But the point is that this devil, he will always hang you out to dry, okay? Because these people, they want the glory, they want the fame, they want people to look at them, they want the money, they want to live luxurious lives, they want to be talked about, they want to be looked at, and that's all good and do whatever the fuck you want to do. But at the end of the day, a woman's place is not to be a political leader. It's not to be it's not to be some type of fucking talking head up there, making decisions and shit, talking about policy and all this stuff. It's not your place, man. It's not your place. And Candace Owens bit off too much that she can't chew. Because she got in bed with the other white devils, them other Jews, so-called Jews. Now Ben Shapiro turned his back on her. Cut ties with her before she had gotten fired from that other show. Now she's getting close to Trump and all that, because see, that's the pattern. Follow the pattern, man. When you're a so-called black man or a black woman, you gotta go and kiss ass to this fucking white man and hope that he gives you some type of position or something. So you hope that he gives you the endorsement so that you can have the Republicans behind you, so you can have the far right or the Democrats, whatever the fuck. This world is full of just bullshit, man. And this world is full of bullshit, bro. But a woman, a shamefaced and faithful woman, see, that woman's not shamefaced. Candace Owens is not shamefaced. She sit there in front of the world talking like a man, talking to men all kind of crazy ways, sitting up there rubbing elbows with white men. These are devils. These are devils, and you playing in the shark pen, man, with blood all in the water. And then you turn around and cry to come back to the black community when you need some support. But other than that, You don't need the black people. When Whitey's on your side, you cool. You're making all this money and you cool. But now you need your own people because Whitey kicked you in your ass. You know, and said, get the fuck up out of here, devil. You little black bitch. We already used you for what we needed you for. That's basically what he said. And you know, while she was up there caressed by them white folks, they gave her a white husband. They gave her that white cracker devil that she's married to now. You know. So, anyways, the importance of a shamefaced and faithful woman. See, a faithful woman is gonna stick to her own kind. She gonna stick to her own man too. She ain't gonna be bouncing around, and you end up just like Candace Owens, a laughing stock. You end up like Carly Russell, a laughing stock. A laughing stock, man. You know, on probation, 25 years old, ruining your fucking life. You know. But like I said, man, I knew Carly personally. I knew her personally. I did a video already on Carly, man, because I fucking knew Carly when I was living down there and down south, man. You know, went to middle school together and shit. So hey, that shit hit close to home, brother. But she was never a shamefaced and faithful woman. She was always bouncing from men to men. She wasn't shamefaced. Y'all niggas' faces talking all, you know. See, your attitude says a lot about yourself, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, the way you move, the way you think, you know, and especially for a woman, man, you know, especially for a woman, because a woman deals with a lot of emotions, man. You know, you as a man, you deal with emotions, but her, she's a fucking powder keg ready to explode at any time. And you know, they're under the curses. You know, they didn't have no daddy. You know, their mama was a piece of shit, you know. So this is why they need to be up under the man. Okay, I gotta do a second part to this later on, because I had so much videos lined up. I didn't know which one to do first, bro. But since I was watching the Candace Owens thing, I'm like, let me just do this one first, because you know this is relevant right now at this time. What was it, 10 in the morning? This was relevant because I was watching all the, you know, I was watching Tariq Nasheed and all these people that were talking and shit. So I said, let me weigh in on this, man, through the scriptures, because really, we always got to go back to the scriptures. The problem with these people of the world is that they're coming with their own points of views and what they want to do and what they think is best for the country and what they think is good and what they think is right and all this bullshit. Well, the scriptures say, lean not upon your own understanding, man. Okay, and that's what these people do, especially, you know, our women. They lean upon their own understanding, looking for money, looking for clout, so they go to the ruler. Many seek the ruler's favor. They go to Whitey. They're not faithful to their own. They don't have a shame face. They don't fear the Lord. So they see this white man and he has the power. Okay, let's go over there. And then come to find out, you get bit by the serpent. Come to find out, you get kicked out in your ass. Go. We don't need you no more. You did your job. Your job was to shit on black people in front of the public. Do you see the pattern? All these people that they put on TV, the only thing they do is talk shit about black people, man. And if you don't talk shit about black people, you ain't getting on TV, man. Okay, if you ain't shitting on, let's deal with it. NBA. If you're in the ESPN, if you on look at all the niggas that are on ESPN. Stephen A. Smith, a nigga talking shit about black people all day. Jason Whitlock, a nigga that's talking shit about black people all day. All of them, coons, man. The only one that was kind of like halfway positive was Shannon Sharp, but he's a mo. Shannon Sharp is a mo wearing all kind of. That's why they gave him the Cat Williams interview. You know, he's a mo. See him wearing the fanny pack, all tied up and shit. You know, you ain't never seen that man's woman. Where's his woman at? You've never seen her one time. You never seen her in public. Where the fuck she at? You know, this nigga got a gay stylist dressing him. You know, so I mean, this is just the world we live in. Okay, so when you go to the political sphere, right, the political world, what do you see? You see Jesse Lee Peterson, nigga. You see Jesse Lee Peterson talking shit about men, about black men. You got Candace Owens talking shit about black men, you know, and then now she's gonna come around and say some positive stuff, right? You know, but these are the people who's pushed it to you, man. You know, but especially your women. Your women are just they don't have a shame face, and they're not faithful to your own people. So a faithful and a shame-faced woman is a double grace, man, because in the house, she take care of business, take care of you, she make your life better, and she doesn't destroy her community. That's why it says a double grace, 2 graces. You know, 2. A grace. Grace is, let's get the word for grace, man. Double grace, man. Get the word for grace, man. It says God's unmerited favor. When you got a good woman with you, that's God's favor, bro. Love or help. That's a helper. She ain't helping nobody. She helped to destroy her community, man. You know, she's helping to destroy her people. She's helping because she's getting paid. She's getting rewarded handsomely by her white overlords. You know, everybody works for somebody in this world, man. We work for the Most High. We don't work for men. We don't work for the white man. We work for the Most High. You know, and that's why the world hates you. That's why you ain't on mainstream media. You know, that's why you ain't got a platform where you tune on and there's 10,000, 30,000 people watching you at a given time. You know, and they got you on MSNBC on primetime television and shit. This world belongs to the wicked. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Man, he covered the face of the judge thereof. If not him, who is he? You know. So hey, again, man. Isaiah 3:12. It says, "As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. Oh, my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the way I pass." We love women, but we are supposed to be in authority, the Israelite man. And this is why the earth is in fucked up shape. It's in fucked up shape because you Israelite men are not running things, man. You're not running things. And you fighting each other all fucking day. All you do is fight each other. All you do is talk shit about each other. All you do is, it's a sad fucking thing. We're under these curses. And you as a people, you don't help each other in any capacity, even in the truth. You don't help each other. You don't love each other. Okay? You don't love each other, man. Even in the truth. So, I mean, we are a fucked up, destroyed people, brother. We're a fucked up, destroyed people. A people that can't get along for a fucking thing. Okay? A people that's just destroyed. Their houses are destroyed. Their family is gone. The only hope we have is this truth, man. That's the only hope. So, that's God's unmerited favor. That's the Most High's unmerited favor, love or help that He's given to us. And part of that help is supposed to be our women, But that's why we say we're living in hell. Okay? We're living in hell because on all sides you're being oppressed. When you go to school, you go to work, you're in the house, you know what I'm saying? You're dealing with your women or whatever, You're oppressed on all sides, man. So the Lord has given us a grace, It says a pardon, forgiveness, divine mercy, favor, elegance, virtue, goodwill, esteem, a goodwill gesture. A goodwill gesture from the Lord is giving us this truth, man. Giving us this truth back, giving us this understanding, giving us this mercy. That's a goodwill gesture from the Father, man. And when your ways please the Lord, He'll make your enemies to be at peace with Him, man, including your women. Your women will be in proper order, man. But here it is, man. Again, Sirach 26:15. It says, "A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her continent mind cannot be valued," man. You can't put a price on a good woman, brother. You cannot put a price on her, man. Okay? Because you see the outcome of having terrible damn women around you, like Candace Owens and the rest of them, They're the cause of your community being the way it is, The word continent, adjective, it means self-restraining, temperate, ambitious, ambestimious, I think it says, abstaining from or moderate in sexual intercourse, holding together continuously, right? She's supposed to hold together the house. Isn't she supposed to hold together the house? Ain't you supposed to make the house work? Not go and make another house with a white man. Not go and make another house with a Chinese man. Not go and make a house with the other nations. She's supposed to build up your house, build up your nation, build up your people. Not play the Candace Owens role, man. It says also together enclosed with together to hold back, right? To hold. So a continent mind is with together. Is a mind that's put together, self-restrained, has temperance, man. And that's what we coming back to as a people, man. That's what we coming back to as a people. But as of now, the households are fucking gone. They're destroyed, and you gotta deal with it. You gotta deal with these curses, man. You gotta deal with these curses, man. But everything must be done in decency and in order, man. Okay, Psalms 140 and verse 8. It says, "Grant not, O Lord, the desires of the wicked. Further not his wicked devices. lest they exalt themselves, say lie. As for the head of those that compass me about, let the mischief of their own lips cover them, and let burning coals fall upon them. Let them be cast into the fire, into the pits, deep pits, that they rise up not up again. It says, let not an evil speaker be established in the earth. Evil shall hunt the violent man to overthrow him. Right. So let not an evil speaker be established in the earth, bro. All right. And these people are speaking lies into the ears of our people, man. You know, these politicians, these talking heads, Candace Owens, you know, instead of building up their house, instead of building up their nation, starting with the house, starting with with themselves, just like Michael Jackson said, it start with the man in the mirror, you got evil speakers being established on the earth, you know, and they're spewing out their fucking shame. They're spewing out their own madness. They're talking about things that are irrelevant. They're not talking about prophecies. They're not talking about the MOTB. They're set up to deceive and destroy you. And your own kind is set up to do it, man. Your own lovely looking black women, your own lovely looking Latina women are set up there on TV, and they're working for this white man. You know, they're talking, they're reading the white man's words. They're reading the prompt. You know, they're up there talking. They're talking in a white voice. Today, blah, 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 blah. You know, they're not shamefaced. Okay, they're speaking whatever this white man's words are. You know. So anyway, it says, let not an evil speaker be established in the earth. Evil shall hunt the violent man to overthrow him. So evil about to hunt 2/3 of our people, and evil gonna hunt this damn devil. All right. But the scriptures say, though hand join the hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished, man. All right. It says 12th verse. I know that the Lord will maintain the cause of the afflicted and the right of the poor. Surely the righteous shall give thanks unto thy name. The upright shall dwell in thy presence, man. All right. And these people are not upright, bro. These people of today are not upright. That's why it's all about the elect. It's all about the brotherhood. It's all about those that fear the Lord in sincerity and truth, man. Everybody else, man, they're irrelevant, man. Let's go back to that word relevant, man. They're not relevant, bro, because they don't have a continent mind and they're not moving according to the scriptures. Relevant to the purpose, applicable, pertinent to the matter at hand. What's the matter at hand? America being destroyed. Okay, the Most High, how about Shemashai, His word being fulfilled. You know what I mean? Not fucking being somebody in this world, not becoming something here, not what the politicians are talking about, and the right wing and the left wing and this wing and that fucking wing and and this person, that person. No, the relevant matters at hand are the words of Yahweh Bashem Hamashiach Yahushai, man. That's the relevant matter at hand. We don't give a fuck about what's going on in this weak ass world, or what the fuck these talking heads is talking about, okay? And you, as the woman of the Lord, right, that has a continent mind, does not the scripture say, Jeremiah 6:2, I've likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. Our people are the Lord's wife, right? So we are supposed to have a continent mind that cannot be valued, because when you have your head on straight, you can't put a price on that, bro. You cannot put a price on that. That leads to long life. That leads to longevity. That leads to happiness. That leads to success. Ultimately, in the Lord's eyes, ultimately the Lord will bless you, man. You know what I mean? But if you keep the word, you keep the commandments, but you hearken on to Ben Shapiro and these motherfuckers, and that's where you're gonna end up. You're gonna end up through. You're gonna end up hurting. You're gonna end up the laughing stock of the people, man. You know, you're a laughing stock to the world. You're a shame to your Father in heaven, and you're a shame to your people. And the white man don't love you, so you out there and with chicks creep and no paddle, man. But that's what happens when you trust in a serpent. The scripture says, Sirach, the 12th chapter. It says, never trust that enemy, for his iron rusted. Who would pity a charmer that bitten by the serpent, man? Or some that come wild, now wild beasts. You go up now wild beasts, and that's what happened to your ass. You end up just like that, man. You end up destroyed. You know, you end up a laughing stock. You end up like Carly, man. You know, faking a fucking kidnapping because you're not shamefaced. You don't have a mind that's acceptable to the Lord, man. So irrelevant, a person that's relevant, applicable, pertinent to the matter at hand. All right, what is our mind supposed to be in? All right, scripture say, let your mind, let your Let your conversation be as that becoming the gospel of your house shot. These people are, if they talking about anything else, they don't matter, man. And Candace got what she deserves. So did Carly, man, because they didn't deal with a shamefaced, faithful mindset as a woman's supposed to have. A double grace. That's a double grace. That's a soft, delicate woman, man. That shit, a soft, delicate woman make your ass stiff. Hey, but it's the truth. She's supposed to be soft and you're supposed to be hard. That's the nature of life. You ain't. That's why you end up in the condition that you end up, Canada, because you trying to be a nigga. You're trying to sit up there and take the man's role. You know what I'm saying? When you were supposed to be soft, man, sitting in the background, doing the background work, helping, man. That's what it means. Help me, right? You ain't supposed to be up there stroking the white man off in public for everyone to see, man. And that's what happened, man. That's what happens when you got 5 million, 3 million subscribers, whatever the fuck the whole hat, right? You feeling yourself. You think you the next thing, big thing in politics and shit, and then you go and get in bed with these white folks, and these white folks do you dirty, because you can't trust the serpent. Who will pity the charmer that's bit by the serpent, man? Or someone that cometh 9 wild beasts. I read the 12th chapter. So there you go, man. That's why a woman's supposed to be shamefaced and have a faithful mindset, man, towards her men, towards her husband, towards her God, towards her people. Just like Judas had, man. Judas had a shamefaced and double mind. She had a shamefaced and faithful mindset. You know what I mean? So that's why she was able to please the Lord. That's why the Lord was dealing with Judas, man. With Esther, the Lord gave Judas the ability to cut a damn white man head off, man. Cut this damn the chief of the captain of the guard, man. Holofernes. She was able, because she was faithful to her power, man. She was able to boom, do the will of the Lord, man. She was able because she had faith. She was a shamefaced and faithful woman. And after she was a widow, she didn't even marry nobody, man. Because hey, that's a real woman right there. That's a real woman right there, man. But today's world, you got nothing but goddamn. You got double agents that are working for the other side, man. Which is fucked up. But hey, that's the way of the world, bro. That's the way of the world, man. That's the way of this world. Okay, so marvel not, when she trespass against thee. Well, marvel not when you see this type of shit on, all day long. That's all you're seeing on TV. All you're seeing is all this bullshit. That's all you're seeing. You turn on the camera, you turn on the TV, and you're seeing your women not have a double grace, not have a shamefaced and faithful mindset towards their people, especially toward their husbands, because they're out there fucking disrespecting them in public, walking up and down with the white man, walking up and down with these other nations, and causing us to be a laughingstock, man, to the world. So a continent mind cannot be valued, man. A proper mindset, brother. A woman with a clean mindset, including you, us, we're the Lord's woman, right? So we're supposed to have a proper mindset in order to serve the Lord, in order to be in the right frame of mind and, deal with each other correctly, worship the Father in spirit and truth. Scripture say, John, the 4th chapter, you shall worship the Father in spirit and truth. Time will come when a true worshiper shall worship the Father in spirit and truth. You can't worship the Father in spirit and truth without a proper mindset, without a proper without a continent mind. You can't put a price on that. The Lord said that's a special gift of faith, right? As the sun arises when in the high heaven, so is the beauty of a good wife in the ordering of her house. Sirach 26 and 16. Right. So is the beauty of a good wife in the ordering of her house. But it's not better than a woman that has a continent, a mind well instructed. There's nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. And where do you get the instruction from? Your husband, man? Because your daddy ain't gonna teach you. Your daddy's a secular nigga in the world. He ain't a prophet of the Heavenly Father. Your daddy might do the best he can. He might love you and all this stuff, and he might put certain values in you, but he's gonna instruct you in the way of this world. That's why, again, I got to go back to the Carly situation, right? Because I met Carly's dad. I met Carly and them pops. I met Mr. Russell. I met Carlithia Sr. You know what I mean? And you could tell that there's some church-going folks, and that bro ain't too hard on his daughter. I don't even know if that was her real dad or whatever. But this ends up This how you end up when your daddy is not putting his foot up your ass, when he's not instructing you in love, right? What I mean, putting your foot up your ass, putting order and discipline in your life, because you as a young girl, you just a wild animal. You just loose. You're simple. On top of that, you just like I was watching that movie, the bodies. These girls end up. I know it's a movie, but they end up killing each other because they all talking shit, hating on each other. Da da da. Pete Davidson sliced his throat open, and then they all thought that the whole situation was out of fucking order, man. They're in a hurricane storm, right, in the movie, and they're all partying at Pete Davidson's house and shit, and which is a terrible fucking idea. You sitting there doing all kind of drugs when there's a hurricane going on, but the women were the ones in charge, man. You know what I'm saying? The women were the ones in charge, and they end up killing themselves, because fucking Pete Davidson killed himself. Then they end up killing the boyfriend, the only man. He was like 40 years old because the girl was dating some older man. It's just you got to watch the movie. Anyways, they end up killing his ass because they thought he killed Pete Davidson. I mean, this is real life scenarios, bro. Like, you cannot let women run shit. You have to be over her. You have to instruct her. How do you think she gets a mind well instructed? Through you. So, Carlithia, man, some of this blame of her being a national laughing stock. People all over the country talking about. I could just imagine what the hell them people that used to go to school was saying about her ass, man. They was already talking shit back then. So how much more when you get older and now you become the laughing stock of Hoover? You don't become the laughing stock of Alabama. You don't become the laughing stock of. So again, a continent mind cannot be valued. A well-instructed mind, bro, because it all starts up here. This is how you interact with the world and how you perceive things, how you go to work and how you talk to people and your emotions and all that starts in here. All that starts in here, in the mind and the spirit. That's why scripture say the heart is deceitful above all things. Who can know it? Right? Her heart is deceitful. Your heart as a man is deceitful, but how much more her? Because she's the weaker vessel. Satan preys on her ass, and Satan uses her as a tool sometimes for destruction, but she could be used as a tool for good. When a woman has a well-instructed mind, she builds up her house, man. She builds up her nation. Look, you want to know the state of the people? Look at the women. If they're destroying their nation, you know the results. You see the results in the black community, so-called black, Latino, Native American community. But being as though the head tribes are the blacks, the blacks actually, the Judah, Benjamin, Levi, they're the head tribes, so they're the worst. Because yesterday we went to Mexican restaurants or whatever, like late night, and it was a big ass Puerto Rican family table, but you seen their women were in order because they had their fathers there, man. They were still kind of loose, whatever. You already know you can't expect perfection in this place, but they were all celebrating the dad's birthday, and they all came and da da da. But if that dad wasn't there, I guarantee you, all them people would have been, the little niggas would have been game bangers or weirdos, and the women would have been whores already, But they were married, they had husbands. The wife was the mom. You could tell she been with the man for a long time, but in black families, you don't see that type of unity like that because they're the head tribes. They're under a bit more curses, I would say. They got it worse than we did. The Lord and took their hair. The Lord and took their dads out the house. For the most part, the Latin tribes, they got their parents in the house. They got their people. They got their family more oriented, and they have more of a well-minded strength. That's why you hear the apostles talking about, get you a Latina woman. They get you this and that. Why they tell you that? Because they didn't been there, they didn't done that, and they didn't seen that the Latin tribes and whatever is more easy to deal with. Because again, they had a father that put a well-instructed mindset on them. They wasn't raised by a goddamn demon. But anyway, Carlithia, she had both parents in the house and still end up fucked up because of the lack of discipline, the lack of fatherhood structure, the lack of, understanding. So anyways, it says Hoover Police Chief Nick Derza shared his disappointment Monday over the lack of jail time for Carly Russell. Oh, and then the society, not just your household, but then society gives you a pass for everything you do. As a woman, you get a pass for everything you fucking do. You can fake your kidnapping. So that's not a mindset that's full of grace. or a shamefaced faithful mindset, or a mind well instructed. That's not a Sirach 26:14-15, right? That's not a mind well instructed. For you to do some shit like that, that means mentally unstable, mentally all over the place. But see, if you have a man in your life, because she was dating some nigga, but I guess the dude cheated on her, well, so-called cheated on her, because he had another woman, whatever was going on, So she had a mental breakdown. Instead of going to her father or going to some man and being like, yo, look, this happened, she just goes and does whatever she wants to do, blah, 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 fake a kidnapping, talk about I seen a baby on the side of the road, and all this crazy madness shit. Now you got the whole world looking for you, because you don't think, you don't reason, but thinking comes from the man. They don't come from her. I mean, there's very few women that's gonna have level heads and be cool, and that usually comes when they're older. It usually comes when they're past their beautiful prime and they look all good and shit like that. When they got their beautiful prime, they don't think, because they don't need to think. What the fuck they need to think about? Everything is done for them. Everything is just here. Here you go, princess. Here you go, beautiful, gorgeous, every fucking day. Can you imagine being a woman, brother, in this world? Hey, girl, just put yourself in her shoes. Can you imagine if somebody every fucking day you wake up, there's 50 messages about niggas trying to get in your pants, man? You think you're the fucking greatest thing ever. You as a man, brother, these women couldn't live the life that you live, nigga. Everybody fucking hates you. You just, if you talk to a bitch, you're, what's wrong with you? Yeah, why are you talking to me, creep? Yeah, go away. Unless you got a bunch of money, pull up in the Lambo. Oh, bitch, But here it is, a normal, regular guy, you're going to have to put a bunch of fucking effort in to get half of what she gets just for existing, just by the face. So when they're put in these scenarios, they don't know how to act, because they think like everything is just, I'm just a girl, nobody can do anything to me, and because you get a slap on the wrist whenever you do anything. Yeah. But here it is, a man let you go outside and drive a car, and they say you stole it, nigga. They put their foot on your neck. That could be your fucking car. BMW, nice fucking car. You're driving around. That's my car. I paid for it. Nigga, you didn't pay for that shit, nigga. You didn't buy that. The fuck out of here. You stealing. Right? Driving while black. You ain't never heard no black woman that shit happen to them. You never heard them getting shot in the head because they did something. They don't want to kill you. The women, they want to kill you as the man, because you are the leader. You're the one that makes them to be in order. You're the one that teaches them. You're the one that instructs them. They want to pop them and keep moving on like they did Candace. Your girl Candace. They want to use her ass because they know that our women look good and they got, they're voluptuous and da-da-da. They want to dig and use you guys ghetto gaggers and then move on to because the ones they really love are their own women. That's what they really love. They don't want to go home, bring your ass home. They don't want to bring you home, Quanisha or whatever the hell. They want to bring Susie home. Blue-eyed, blonde hair, Tommy Loren. They want to bring her up there. Tommy Loren, she ain't gonna have no problem getting another job working for these fucking devil's crackers because she fits the bill. She looks like these motherfuckers. But you Candace, you gonna have a hard fucking time because you look like a black person, black woman with Negro hair and dark skin and shit like that. They don't like that shit. This is not your rest. This is not your world. It's not your world, bro. But if you give them the box here and there, and you go up there and you do their bidding, they will accept you for a time because you're beneficial to them. Until they don't need you, then they kick your ass off, and then they treat you like a piece of shit because that's always how they looked at you. Anyways, back to it says Hoover Police Chief Nick Durza. All right. So this one's about both Candace and Carly, man, because they're both the double C's, man. Double C's. As that Hoover Police Chief Nick Durza shared his disappointment Monday over the lack of jail time for Carly Russell after she lied about being abducted in 2023. Russell, a nursing student who garnered national attention when she disappeared for 2 days in Hoover last summer, pleaded guilty to filing a false police report and falsely reporting an incident to law enforcement last week at the Jefferson County Courthouse in Bessemer. Yeah, Bessemer, man, I used to go down there for the flea market. It says Russell will not face any jail time, but instead received a 6-month suspended jail sentence and will be put on probation for a year. So she ain't even gonna do no jail time. You imagine you being a little nigga doing this? Boy, they would have put you under the slammer. But you get a suspended 6-month sentence. So what are they saying? You have something called a precedent, right? You have something called precedent. So when people see this kind of shit, When women see this, oh, Carly only got 6 months suspension. She only got probation for a year and 100 hours of community service, and she caused $50,000 worth of damage, but she only has to pay 18,000 in restitution to the city. So you get a slap on the wrist for doing some heinous shit like this. So they're gonna be incentivized to do the same shit. Whatever I do, oh well, it doesn't happen. It says what Carly searched on her phone leading up to her disappearance. In addition, she will pay 18,000 restitution, serve 100 hours of community service. Even the district attorney said it's a slap on the wrist. You pay the money and you move on, said Police Chief Nick Durzen. It said Russell disappeared on July 13, 2023 after calling police to report seeing a child walking down I-495. Hey, I used to have to go down that motherfucker and 280. 282, I-280, all the time. They used to take me up and down that damn road and shit. Them was some good old days though. I ain't gonna lie. That back then was cool compared to now, bro. You know, we was playing in the streets and all kind of shit. But Carly was back then playing with us, bro. She was out there. She was in the hood. She was messing with little niggas and shit like that. Yeah, so she was always a little freak, man. But you see, I never thought in a million years that she would be on national TV faking a kidnapping, faking an abduction. But that's what happens when your continent mind is not valued. When you don't learn from a proper man how to love yourself, how to fucking love your husband, how to love your kids, how to be in order, how to take care of business, how not to be a fucking slut and a whore, you know, how not to be a demon, you know. But that comes through your father, that comes through your brothers, that comes through your uncles, that comes through your, you know what I'm saying, that comes through your motherly figure. You know, your mama, your aunties, but who do you have around to look at? You turn on the TV, you see nothing but Monica and them talking about I'm the biggest whore, and Nicki Minaj, and now you see Cardi and Suki Hana and this person, that person, and and then you see fucking then you see your men all destroyed, talking shit about the black woman, talking shit about this and that, and then you see everything is just a complete mess. Everything is a complete mess. You feel like the world don't love your ass. Your own people don't love your ass. Nothing. So what do you think is going to happen? This environment that we're living in is conducive to nothing but evil. You know what I'm saying? So this is why this place got to be destroyed. And this is why the Lord has to set back order on the earth through his son, who the Lord calls Jesus, Yahweh, man. Through his son and through his men, through the Israelite man, because the Israelite man is the only men that are upright on the planet. And the world seems to paint you as a nigga, as a villain, because of the simple fact that they don't want to lose the power to your ass. They don't want to be under you. They hate you to death. Everybody on this earth is looking for power. Don't give me this bullshit about, I don't care about this. Look, nobody wants to fucking be up under the foot of somebody else, man. Especially these other nations. They don't want to be up under your feet. But they're going to have no fucking choice because the Lord is going to have to set up the order on the earth, man, because this earth is completely chaotic, man. Because the Lord gave the rulership to this devil as for an appointed time that he may destroy himself and the earth, so he may have a justifiable reason to come down here and burn this motherfucker up and deliver the children of Israel, man. So the Lord playing the ultimate chess game on these devils. But anyway, the importance of a valuable mind cannot be valued. A continent mind, a well-instructed mind. Sirach 26 and 14 and 15. All right. The mind well-instructed the price cannot be put on it. And a shamefaced and how's it say? A shamefaced and faithful woman. A faithful woman. A woman that's not gonna go up there and you're gonna catch her with some nigga. You're gonna catch her, you know, if you're gone for 3 weeks, she get bored and boom, you know. A faithful woman is gonna take care of your kids, man. She's gonna take care of you. You can trust her. You can tell her things, and the bitch ain't gonna go talk about it with all these other friends and this person, that person. You can't put a price on it. You cannot buy that. You can't buy that. You can't. I can't go. I could go and pay for some bitch to come service me. I can pay. I'll pay her a couple $100 and she'll be on her way. But you cannot pay for a woman that loves you deeply. You know what I'm saying? That you can trust. That's a gift from the Father, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, okay, back here. I read the rest of this article about Carly. It says, so again, man, me and Carly used to be friends, brother. You know, me and Carly, you know, we used to talk back in the day. You know, it was funny. You know, she was cool. She was cool back then. You know, typical black woman shit. But she was cool for the most part. But see, this is what happens when you think you're too cool for school. You shit don't stink. You don't have no proper male guidance and leadership. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got you end up just like this. All right. That fucking pride and all that bullshit leads to this. See? Leads to you talking about, I seen a baby on that street, lying about kidnappings and shit. Having a mental breakdown. A man don't have this. Have you ever heard of a real man in his right fucking mind having some bullshit like this? Because they don't operate like that, man. Their minds are made to be stronger, to deal with trauma, to deal with life or death situations. Again, I was watching that body movie, Bodies, and all hell was breaking loose because them women didn't know how to fucking control their emotions. They didn't know how to. They all killed themselves because they didn't know how to shut the fuck up and just talk and just deal with their problems and not do drugs all day long. You know what I'm saying? Just sitting there arguing and making the situation worse, escalating it. You know, they don't have problem resolution skills, man. They fucking create the problem. They create the problem. And you as a man have to bring in the solution. You have to be like, shut the fuck up, man. You know what I'm saying? Calm the fuck down. It's not that deep. Here it is. The whole movie was interesting, brother. But it was just, the whole movie was a misunderstanding, man, from the beginning. But again, it was a group of women that was fucking doing this shit. Not saying that we hate them or anything, but they need to shut the fuck up and be in order, man. Shut the fuck up and be in order, you fucking bitch, before you fucking die. That's just straight up. Because at the end of the day, all this fucking bullshit about shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, man. You know what I mean? Shut the fuck up and learn, brother. Shut the fuck up. Sometimes we as men have to shut the fuck up and learn. Just humble down, bro. You know what I mean? God damn, this is why you see the state of your people the way it is, because they don't shut the fuck up. They know they're just yapping, Jesus, this and that, and you tell them they're Israelites. Fuck that. Yeah. They're fucking crazy. They're crazy. And this is why you end up on mainstream media looking like a fool, because many times, I guarantee you, some man try to pull you to the side and say, hey, look, brother, hey, look, man, and you won't listen. You won't fucking listen until you were in the front of the judge talking about, yes, sir, no, sir, yes, I'll pay back $20,000 worth of, because you don't fucking listen, Jake. They don't fucking listen. Never. They don't listen to nobody, especially not a black man that looks like them or a Latino man that looks like them. Unless you got a fucking boatload of money, they're not listening to you. Fucking clown. That's why the majority of you are gonna fucking die, because that's what you deserve, because you don't fucking listen. The script say, all that hate me love death. He that turneth his ear from reproof shall die suddenly, at an instant. Oh, you're toxic. You got this toxic masculinity. Oh my God, why are you yelling at me? When the fucking judge sentences your ass, you're gonna sit there and take that shit. Because he's in power, right? That fucking pedophile judge up there, he's gonna sentence your ass. But if you come up there talking to them, warning them about what the fuck is about to happen in this society, you know what I'm saying? You warning them about their life, giving them advice. Yeah, that don't matter. That's why we don't fucking deal. You know what I'm saying? 2/3, whatever. Do what you want to do, motherfucker. Do what you want to do. Our concern is to the elect. Them that have an ear to hear, let them hear. You know? No, yeah, that's right. No problem resolution skills, man. Learn to fucking have a disagreement and learn to fucking say, my bad, brother, and shake fucking hands and move on. Or get some gloves and fight, nigga. Or do something, nigga, but come to a fucking agreement, and that's it. You don't keep fucking going on about this and that. Look, niggas talk about this and that. I don't give a fuck. I'm moving on, bro. If you got a problem with me, catch up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really care. I'm not worrying about this. With a woman to sit there and worry about, oh, this bitch was talking shit and da da da. Look, move on, brother. Okay, so yeah, basically this article basically it was about the police chief being, the police chief was disappointed that she didn't get as much as she deserved. She only got probation, man, you know, for doing some demonic shit just like this, lying to the people about a kidnapping, you know. But again, this is why a man's supposed to be in rulership. This is why a man's supposed to be in direction. A man must be directing the house. A man has to make decisions in the courtroom. A man make decisions about his fucking family, man. Not your fucking ass. You don't make decisions about my family. This is my fucking family. That's my seed, and you are my woman. And this is, yes, she's supposed to help, and she's supposed to, y'all supposed to move in unison, whatever. But at the end of the day, she's not built to make fucking life or death decisions, brother. Your job is to make life or death decisions. You, man, you as a man, you have a 2 pair of nuts. Use them motherfuckers. You was given the spirit of understanding. Use it to direct your house. The scriptures say, if a man direct not his house, how shall he be able to direct the church of the Most High? A bishop must be blameless. The husband of one wife. Why? Because so he can order the affairs of the church in proper unison and order, right? So, hey, here it is. You as a man, brother, you have given the knowledge and wisdom to guide the house, to guide her, to guide them children, to make decisions, to when I should fight, when I shouldn't fight, when we should move out this house, when we shouldn't move, when not to get into an altercation with somebody, when to just shut the hell up and take the load, when to, And she wasn't given that Job 39:17. She wasn't given that insight. She wasn't given that spark, that know-how. It's on you. That's your responsibility. She was given beauty. She was given feminine wiles. She was given things that you don't possess. Ability to have children. Ability to be more empathetic than you. Y'all are supposed to be complementary towards each other. All right. So anyways, Proverbs chapter, Sirach chapter 23 and verse 1. It says, "O Lord, Father and Governor of my whole life." Hold on. First of all, look at that statement. The Most High, the Father, not the mother, God is a woman, like Ariana Grande said. No, the Lord, the Father, and the Governor of my whole life. Your husband is the governor and ruler of your whole life. If he's not, then you're not really married, because you're supposed to be like a church mouth when it comes to your husband. Yes, sir. No, sir. That's how they used to talk to their husbands. My Lord. Yes, my Lord. Yes, I would do this. Happy with a smile on my motherfucking face. In today's world, it's like a chore to serve your man. It's a chore. It's a chore, man. It's I gotta check this nigga. I gotta have sex with this guy. I gotta have his children. What the but some celebrity nigga comes up there and you fucking ready to be number 75 to the nigga. But your husband that fucking loves your ass to death and put his life on the line for you, you don't give a fuck about the nigga, because again, at the end of the day, it's about who got the fucking power, who got the resources. Don't come to me about this love shit. That's very, very, very rare. That's very, 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 very rare. You know what I mean? Oh Lord, Father and Governor of my whole life. So the man upstairs is governing our lives, right? You, as 1 Corinthians the 11th chapter say, let all things be done decently and in order, right? The Father, the Son, the man, and the woman. That's the order, right? Order. So it says, lead me not to their counsels and let me not fall by them. See, the women have been led into their own counsels. You can say, lead not upon your own understanding. That's why they sit up there and get seduced by any will or doctrine. They go and work for this man. They go and have sex with this guy, that guy. They're just in the wind. Just, there's just no father, no man, no husband, and no need for, no structure. A man brings structure to your life, man. Discipline, governance, man. Okay, rules and regulations. Yeah, people don't like rules, but rules bring fucking order, man. That's right, brother. Yeah, I already know. You already know how it goes, because the scripture say a man born of woman is a few days full of trouble, and that trouble comes by way of a woman that has no fucking instruction in the mind. She troubles you over fucking little shit, man. Fucking little shit, bro. Little fucking shit. She bitches arguing about it. You know what I mean? Learn to work together, man. Learn to fucking be agreeable, man. Learn to love each other, man. And I gotta do another lesson on that too, man. Learn to motherfucker, put yourself in another man's shoes, put yourself in a brother's shoes, put yourself in her shoes, and her put yourself in your shoes, so you can start seeing each other from the perspective, man. Why is she like this? Why is he feeling like this? Here it is, y'all get quick to get a motherfucking divorce, bro. You quick to go get a divorce, man. Here it is, y'all done spent all this time together. Y'all have children together and all this fucking shit. It's called a relationship. It's called a compromise. It's called a fucking union, man. And it's not always gonna be fucking perfect, bro. Because you born in a different way, raised up a different way. She's raised up a different way. She's been with niggas. You've been, you know what I'm saying, in the world that are doing this and that. Not saying you perfect, but she has a lot of shit going on, man. Unless you got her when she was 16 or something. And even then, she was still fucking. But unless you, see, this is why in the ancient world, we got our women real young. So you wouldn't have to fucking deal with all this shit. So you could put structure in her life, man. So you could put structure in her life, brother. Understand what I'm saying? You're supposed to put structure in her goddamn life. When you put it in her, and you putting your vibration on her, but you putting structure in her life. That's why it says Isaiah the 4th chapter. Take away our reproach. What that mean? Take away our fucking mental bullshit that we got going on up here. Give us some structure so we don't have to fucking keep asking where we're gonna go to eat, what fucking knife to use, you know, what kind of utensil, you know, so we can make fucking proper decisions. That's why it says, only let us be called by thy name. Only let us, give us some fucking, give us some knowledge, man. Give us some sense of direction, man. Without a man, you have no sense of direction. But here it is, you talking all kind of shit about your own men. That if you're talking shit about them, then what the fuck are you? Because you're not better than them. You're not more studied and skillful and shit like that. You just being able to say all the shit that you'd be able to say because of this society that you're living in. But even the right to speak is given to you by some fucking man, the white man, of course, in this world, right? So anywho, Sirach 23:1. It says, "O Lord and governor and father my whole life, lead me not to their counsels and let me not fall by them." So you fall by the counsels of this world, you fall by your own counsels, and you fall by, you know, not leaning upon the Lord, right? Anyways, it goes on to say, second verse. It says, "Who will set scourges over my thoughts and the discipline of wisdom over my heart, that they spare me not from my ignorance and it pass not by my sins?" Okay, so who will set scourges over my thoughts and the discipline of wisdom over my heart? See, the Most High has to set up the discipline of wisdom over your heart. And likewise, you as the man set the wisdom and discipline on your woman or your women, okay? Because in this world, which I'm gonna leave that for another video, in this world, nigga, you just set up to pimp these hoes out, pop them, and leave them all heartbroken and shit, and all destroyed. So the next nigga come along, same thing. Next nigga come along, same shit, same bullshit. Oh, it didn't work out. Why didn't it work out? Because you keep fucking with these ain't shit niggas. But at the end of the day, when you get when they have a proper man in there, whatever. It's not. Start to value shit, brother. Start to value your relationship, man. Start to fucking love each other, man. Start to have respect for each other, dignity, man. But you know that comes with two people that have a proper mindset, man. Okay, that's why it says your areas of life together. 1 Corinthians the 7th chapter. All right, this is not about fucking writing self-help books like fucking T.D. Jakes or Steve Harvey. Woman, thou art loose. You know, and all this other shit. How to find romantic love and all that shit. They're all coming from their own opinions about their own little whatever relationship work with them. Stick to the scriptures, man. Stick to the scriptures. The scriptures, I did a video last week. The scriptures are the cheat code, man. You got the life is a game, and the scriptures are the cheat code, man. Save you a lot of shit. So the discipline of wisdom over my heart, over my mind, the Hebrew word la'ab, mind. Okay, third verse. Lest my ignorance increase. See, ignorance increase, that leads to death, destruction of the society. That leads to disorder, fatherless houses, a lot of trauma. You know, you at the school talking about, where's my dad? Because there's a ignorance that increased. My sins are bound to my destruction, and I fall before my adversaries. Candace Owens falling before her adversaries. You become a fucking laughing stock because there's no man behind you directing you in order to, hey, look, man, okay, do your thing, but don't get in bed with these fucking white folks because they're gonna see the importance of being married to a proper man. The importance of being married to a man that has order, that has structure, that is not a demon, that is not a fucking white man. And the importance of actually giving your body to some man that's worth it. Because that's going to lead to your life being in order. But see, you looking for the money. You looking for the scriptures say the adulterers will hunt for the precious life. You're looking for the being taken care of. You're looking for all that other shit. But you're not looking for really the things that matter, brother. the things that matter. A man that fucking loves your ass. A man that follows the Heavenly Father, his son. A man that has integrity. A man that take care of his kids, man. Okay? But you looking for a nigga with a 7-figure, 8-figure income. Them niggas don't give a fuck about you. They have all kind of women that they're leaving behind kids and doing all this shit. But because of the paycheck, you will do whatever it takes to get with the nigga. You will show him all kind of devotion and sexual pleasure. But here it is, you, brother, you being a faithful, real man, you got to struggle for the bitch. See what I'm saying? So anyways, 23rd, direct 23rd chapter and the 3rd verse. Lest my ignorances increase and my sins abound to my destruction, I fall before my adversaries and my enemy rejoice over me, whose hope is far from that mercy. It said 4th verse. O Lord, the Father and God of my life, give me not a proud look. Carlithia had a fucking proud look, and that's why she ended up being on national TV, and they're talking about her because from the age she was 12 when I met her ass, or 11 or 10, whatever, she had a proud ass look, thinking she was like the baddest thing on the earth, and niggas had to be a MLB player to deal with her and all kind of shit, man. You know? But here it is, come fast forward 12 years later, then it catches up to you. It catches up to you, doesn't it? That fucking mentality that you had since you was a kid, it catches up to you. So when I seen her on national TV being a fucking laughing stock of the world, I was laughing too. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. But it's not crazy because at the end of the day, that behavior leads to 12 years later, your ass is on national TV acting a fucking fool. You see? Give me not a proud look like Carlithia, but turn away thy servants from a haughty mind always. A haughty mind. Okay? Okay, again, Sirach 26 and 15, a shamefaced, faithful woman. Stick to a man. Okay? Stop bouncing around like a fucking Japanese kangaroo. You know? It says a shamefaced, faithful woman, a double grace, man. And her continent mind cannot be valued. Why? Everybody talk about Isaiah 4:1, Isaiah 4:1. Are you a man that's capable of Isaiah 4:1, my brother? Are you a man that has a proper mindset to take all these women? You think you're gonna be popping them? No, you gotta take care of them mentally, physically, and spiritually, brother. You ain't just be over here busting all kind of nuts and then just that's all it's about. No, it's not. That's not what it's all about. Y'all have a relationship together. Y'all have a life. Y'all bringing forth a seeds forth. Okay, y'all. Isaiah 4:1 is really more about them than it is about us. We getting pleasure, yeah, but they're going to be protected underneath a real man. It's not about pimping them. It's about actually having a proper society, man. When Isaiah 4:1, and you know, in the kingdom we have all these women, it's because of the fact that we're going to instruct them properly. We're going to give them proper a proper life. We're going to give them order, structure, a family. You know what I'm saying? It's not about you know, you just enjoying yourself and da. That's what they think the world. Oh, look at them. They just want women. They just think, you know, it's not about that. It's about order. It's about structure. It's about the society being able to run correctly. So yeah, man, this is an unfortunate situation we're involved in. And that's why you gotta stick to the script, man. Sirach 23 and 5. Turn on me away from vain hopes and concupiscence. I get that word concupiscence. See, your girl Candace, she had a vain hope. She had her hopes in a white man. Okay, she had her hopes in some damn white man. You know, even married a white man. Even let the white man put his seed up in you. Okay. So see, that's the thing, you know. Give me not over to a haughty mind, nor vain hopes and concupiscences. Thou shalt take hold of him up that is desirous always to serve thee. Don't be desirous to serve that white man. Be desirous to serve the Lord and your own man, your own so-called Black, Latino, Native American man. Okay, which you know, you got 12 tribes to choose from, man. Okay, you don't like the black man, you know, you got the Native American man, you got the Latin man, you got all kind of, you know, so you got. If you as a man, you don't like dealing with the black woman, you could deal with the Latin woman, you could deal with the Native American woman, you could deal with any, you know, whatever you want to do. But make sure that, you know, that whatever situation you're in, the woman has a proper mindset, and you have a proper mindset. You entering into these so-called situationships, you know, leaving behind kids. Now they suffering, you know, all this shit just so you could get a paycheck, just so you could get some alimony and shit. You got these kids suffering. You taking trips all over the world. You leaving the kids to grandmama, you know, 3 months, and then you come back 6 months later. It's not productive. That's a selfish decision you're making instead of thinking about the child, you think about yourself and your own pleasure. Once you have a child, that's not your life, is not your own no more. Because you bring forth a seed, a spirit, a soul. Concupiscence, it says ardent desire, improper illicit desire. See, that when the woman's not trained properly, she turned into a porn star or a whore. That's concupiscence. That's improper illicit desire. Outside of the law, illicit desire. Then you start, like that movie I was watching yesterday, Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. The first scene was 2 girls tongue kissing for 3 minutes. I shit you not. And then the whole movie was about lustful feelings, concupiscence, because your daddy's too busy making all this fucking money instead of training you up. Eager desire, man. You got eager desire to do wickedness, concupiscence, very desirous of. That's what happens in college. They go to college, and what do? It's a one big old orgy. You know, that's what happens in college. You think they go there to learn? The fuck they don't. The only thing they learning is different rod sizes. It says, thou shalt hold him up that is desirous always to serve thee. All right, 6th verse. Let not the greediness of the belly nor lust of the flesh take hold of me. And give me not over thy servant to an impudent mind. Not an impudent mind, but a clean mind. What? Give me not over to an impudent mind, but give me over to a continent mind, which cannot be valued. All right. So let not the greediness of the belly nor the flesh, Sirach 23:6, take hold of me, and give me not over thy servant to an impudent mind, man. All right. Hear, O ye children, the discipline of the mouth, and he that keepeth it shall never be taken in his lips. Discipline of the mouth, man. You know, you got to learn what to say, what not to say, when to say it, how to say it, what to say, what not to say at all times, brother. Even when you're dealing with your relationships, man, sometimes, brother, you know, just step out the crib, man. Don't fucking yell and be angry and shit like that. Sometimes, brother, you know, hey, don't, you know, that's why man's supposed to have many women. So, you know, y'all have problems, you know, hey, you know, I'm gonna go stay, you know, look, I'll see you later. Here you go. There's always a solution to it. Sometimes better walk away than smack the shit out of her, you know, because she's being crazy. Sometimes better. Sometimes better just leave, yeah. But that's the discipline of the mouth. She's talking shit, you know. Hey, all right, whatever. I dip, you know, whatever. And then she gonna regret it. So it's always a way to deal with situations better. You know what I mean? That's all. It says, "Hear ye, O children, the discipline of the mouth." And as being in his flesh, being incorruptible bodies, and having these demons all over you and shit like that, trying to attack you. You sometimes fall into the pitfalls of this world. You know, you sometimes get angry. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you speak out of turn. Sometimes you just tell the truth. And sometimes a well-spoken word is spoken out of season. Sometimes you may be telling the truth. And you got to, you know, hey, all right. You know, so you got to know when it's spoken. It says, "Oh, ye, hear ye, O children, the discipline of the mouth," right? These women don't have discipline in their mouth. You know, they're quick to run out the tongue. Talk about gossiping and shit, all kind of stuff. It says, "He that keepeth it shall never be taken in his lips. The sinner shall be left in his foolishness. Both the evil speaker and the proud shall fall thereby." So in this lesson, we got 2 of these examples. We got the evil speaker, which is Candace Owen, and we got the proud, which was Carlithia Russell. See, so Candace was an evil speaker, or is an evil speaker, because she's talking shit about her own people at the behest of the so-called white man. And then Carlithia, the proud, fell by her pride, thinking that she would never get caught. She could just fake her kidnapping, and, you know, life will keep on going. Nobody's gonna do anything. Even if I do get in trouble, I'm a woman, and nobody can do anything to me. Ha ha ha. The time gonna come when the Lord he's gonna allow these motherfuckers to just grip your ass. He's gonna allow these devils to shoot you in the fucking head without any repercussion. Ain't no talking to the judge. Hey, sorry, judge. Yes, Your Honor. I plead guilty. That man, fuck all that, man. All that time for civiltries and pleasantries is about to be over with, man. All that, oh yeah, talk to the lawyer, talk to the fucking district attorney, talk to this person, talk to that person. They gonna pull you to the front of the hey, look, take this micro C hip. If you don't take this motherfucker, you're gonna die. oh, we're gonna take all your resources and shit, and we're gonna figure out how you live like a pilgrim. And you're gonna take that motherfucker because you don't have no faith. You don't have a continent mind to refuse the devil. You're already in bed with the devil, worshiping the devil. You're already trying to make it in his world. You are trying to call yourself black. That means you subscribe to his philosophy. If you call yourself black, and you in the church talking about black church and Baptist and Methodist and all this shit, you basically subscribe to this devil's system. You basically, your mind is up this devil's your head is up this devil's ass so far that you can't smell nothing but shit when you wake up in the morning. That's why you praising Jesus every way when you wake up in the morning. Sirach 23:8. It says, the sinner shall be left in his foolishness, but both the evil speaker and the proud shall fall thereby. It says, accustom not thy mouth to swearing, neither use thyself to the naming of the Holy One. For a servant that is continually beaten shall not be without a blue mark. Right? And these people are not beaten. They make false oaths. That's what the word swearing is, a false oath. They step in front of the people and say that I got kidnapped. That's a false oath. You're telling the people that you got kidnapped when it was false. That's false. That's false. False claiming. All right, but again, right? So both the evil speaker and the proud shall fall thereby. So you got evil speakers and you got proud. You got evil speaker Candace and you got the proud Carlithia, man. Which that's what happens to you. End up becoming a national meme. Anytime your name comes up, oh, so and so, oh yeah, do you remember when they were crying on top of fake and kidnapping, talk about but that's because a mental break, mindset not right. You know. So again, Sirach 26:14, a silent, loving woman is the gift of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her continent mind cannot be valued, man. So yeah, man. A continent mind is a ardent. Oh, no, it's not the right one. Where is it? Oh, I clicked off. A continent mind cannot be valued. You can't put a price on a woman that has a proper mindset, a self-restraining, temperate, and ambitious mindset. A woman that abstains from moderate or illicit sexual actions, intercourse. A woman that's know how to keep her mouth shut and her legs closed. That's a beautiful thing. Okay, it's basics, right? But the basics are deep, right? So hey, a woman has self-control, because the beauty, physical beauty, it passes away. The physical beauty, it passes away, but the interior qualities, they remain. All right, that's what's going to raise your kids. That's what's going to take care of you. That's what's going to make sure that you live a positive life. A beautiful woman, that's you could find it anywhere. But a continent woman, a woman with a proper mindset, that's very rare, brother. So, they value each other. Learn to value each other, man. Learn to value her and learn to value your goddamn self. A man that love himself, love his woman too. So anyway, call and la Yahweh. Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim, Rakak, Wadash, double honors to the apostles, a great millstone, peace, I tell you to the elect. So, hey, a continent mind cannot be valued, man. All right, so with that, shalom, bro.